There's a quote by Albert Einstein, who's a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of relativity. He's one of the pillars of modern physics. As you all know, his work is also known for its influence in philosophy of science. He said in his quote that everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. Think about it. Pigs can't fly. Giraffes can't dance. Tigers can't sing. Pigeons can't drive cars. But whenever each one of these animals abides in their appropriate sphere, they have a sense of belonging and abide in peace. Excuse me. Their genius becomes evident to everyone. There's a place where you fit seamlessly, and there is something that you were created to do that seems effortless to you. Learn to be okay with your true self. It is a journey, but well worth it. But you must spend time alone oftentimes to be aware, become more aware of those gifts within you. You must shed out the noise periodically during your life to refresh yourself. Tigers don't try to be tigers. They simply express what they already are on the inside. They have nature within them that they naturally express. You also have an inner nature that you should express without any hindrances. Have you discovered your true nature? Your true nature is not something that you have to force or wrestle with. Flowers don't fight to grow or bloom. They simply express the nature that's within them naturally. What comes natural to you? I know we live in a world that has societal norms to which everyone is expected to capitulate to at various times. But there has never been a you before. You're one of a kind. Your uniqueness is one of a kind. Hearing that should send chills through your entire being, especially when you realize how precious your life is and how you need to take advantage of the opportunities that you have in front of you presently. Sometimes people choose not to express their true nature because of their fears. But you can and must overcome your fears in order to live the life you truly envision and desire for yourself. Begin cultivating a picture in your mind daily of the life you truly desire to live, and begin visualizing it and feeling the pleasure of it daily. By doing so, you will influence your subconscious mind. And that will literally change your life. Begin living as if you have nothing to lose, instead of living as if you are a loser. Imagine if you could see yourself as being good enough and not as a victim to your past failures of being bullied, being laughed at, being told that you're worthless, not being supported by others, and your own negative self-talk that clouds your mind constantly, etc. If you have the courage to shed all of this excess baggage by utilizing the techniques you've been learning in these podcast episodes, you will succeed in everything you intend to do. But you must believe in what you're doing as well. Being courageous is not necessarily an absence of fear, but it is the overcoming of fear by not allowing your fears to dictate and control your destiny. You belong somewhere, and someone is waiting for you to become everything you were created to be. There's a quote by William Bruce Cameron, and he said, "Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted." There are some things that we do that we can't be sure of how impactful it is at the time or the extent of the quantity in which we give it. Start doing something today that you have been putting off because you were previously fearful. Face your fears and do it anyway. Whatever fear tries to block you from doing, step over it and see yourself doing what you really want to do. And you'll be surprised at how much better you will feel after the fact. Whenever you express the genius within you, you feel empowered. You feel fulfilled. You feel confident. You feel a sense of belonging. Don't you feel good when you're able to help someone do something they don't know how to do? And you interject your expertise and genius in the situation. And how oftentimes how thankful that person you help becomes. Take note that your genius may not be recognized by everyone. So that means everyone will not necessarily celebrate the greatness within you. So you must fulfill the pleasure within you. Remember, to all of the New Mind Creative followers, we have this persuasion that we live from the inside, from our true being. And if you are always true to your inner authentic self, your life will be forever fulfilled. I believe right thinking is important to your life. If you think right, you will live right. Let's take an imaginative mental journey together. Let's do this each day, 3 times per day, and for at least 5 minutes during each interval. And let's simply begin by seeing and feeling the genius within you. See yourself as important and people seeking you out for your expertise in whatever area of life that feels natural to you. It doesn't matter what it is. The only thing that matters is that it feels natural to you. For some, you could see yourself as being a successful farmer, for example, and people from all over the world seeking to do business with you because your crops seem to be so much more flavorful and robust compared to others. Or you may see yourself as a mechanic who knows how to repair any car, no matter what the problem is. You understand all things as it's related to automobiles and people, companies. They simply seek you out for your genius. Some others may see themselves as a business person who teaches others how to prosper in such a simplistic way that even grade school superintendents request for you to teach kids in all the schools under their jurisdiction, all because of the genius within you. Take on this challenge faithfully and commit to doing so even when you don't feel like doing so. And you will notice the more you do it, the easier it becomes to do. Anytime you want to change something about your life, things that you've been doing for year after year after year, you will meet some resistance, but that doesn't mean you should stop when you face resistance. And resistance could mean different things for each person. But don't stop until you see your desire. Be valiant. Make up in your mind that you are going to experience all of your dreams and desires. Just make a decision and just see it through. Just press your way through, whatever it takes. Don't come up with reasons to stop pursuing, but come up with every reason why you should continue. Keep going forward no matter what. The battle is always to the strongest, not necessarily in a physical sense, but in a mental sense or inner strength will supersede anything if you believe. But just like forming any habit, before you know it, you will begin doing it without thinking. There's a quote by Bruce Lee, and he said, "Everything in life is a force. I can either embrace it or deflect it, but why would I ever oppose it?" choose to have the force that you truly desire and not that which someone else has chosen for you. Be at peace with yourself internally, and you will find yourself being at peace with others in your physical life. Your expertise is set, and you need only to discover what you are and build in the gifts, in the built-in gifts, I should say, that came with your one-of-a-kind uniqueness. You are something that the world has never seen before. You have to see yourself that way, and you will begin behaving that way.